So,
To be fair, that went straight over my head.
and if I may say so, on a more serious note, you spoke on behalf of Grant,
Yes.
who has decided he's not going to speak tonight because we couldn't offer him a big enough fee.
No charity.
Grant, you can now enjoy the evening. And we know what you'd want to say to Anya, just I love you, I love you, I love you, over and over again. And you can say it all in those 3 words. So enjoy the evening now. 55 years of broadcasting and I've never been so nervous. And that's the honest truth. Croeso cynnes iawn I chi gyd I Barti Priodas, Shushi a Grant. A very, very warm welcome to you and to Shushi and to Grant, of course, because it's their wedding night tonight and their wedding party as well. Ladies at the back there, I can see you, if I may say so. Well, you look like a garden from here, honestly, full of beautiful flowers. I think you need to weed a bit over there in the right-hand side. But all in all, girls, a good effort. Now, it's a truly international gathering here tonight, by the way. Jonathan has flown in from Germany. Flores is here from Holland. Johnny here representing France. And Paul from Jersey. But Karina has made an effort and travelled all the way from Prestatyn. Nice to see you, Prestatyn lot. And I know you're enjoying yourself because I think we've run out of beer already, have we? A long time ago, and this is a true story, by the way, I received a letter from 10 Downing Street asking me if I'd like to be Hywel Gwynfryn OBE. Now, I checked the calendar. It wasn't April Fool's Day. So I wrote back, "Dear Mr. Gladstone," that's before anybody else makes the joke about me. I politely declined, and I explained to 10 Downing Street that the National Eisteddfod of Wales had already honoured me with a white robe, and in fact with a green robe as well. And as a footballer friend of mine said, "You've got the home and away kit now." So that was it. No letters after my name until today. And today I'm honoured to be not OBE or MBE, but FOB, Father of the Bride. In fact, Shushi, I'm the PFOBB, the proud father of the beautiful bride. And no father could be prouder. Now, I know, Shushi, that you'd like me to thank 2 people in particular. Your sister, Branwen, or Buddy, as everyone calls her, the best organizer in the world. And on a more serious note, Buddy, you've been there for Shushi not only today, but every day in so many different ways. And I love you 2 very, very much, as you know. The other person is the original pink rabbit in the Duracell adverts, the battery power pack herself, Grant's mother, Laura. Now, I'd like to say a special thanks to you, Laura, for accepting Shushi and loving her as if she was your own daughter, and that's the highest compliment I can possibly pay you. And also for taking charge of tonight's arrangements. And I look forward to another meal with you at the Happy Gathering. We had a wonderful time. Didn't we, last week? So, yes, wonton soup and chicken in black bean sauce and chicken in oyster sauce and king prawns in honey sauce. And I had prawn toast. The amount of food she ate was totally amazing. Amazing. And on a personal note, I'd like to thank my two adopted sisters who are here tonight, Menna and Kerry, two of Anya's best friends. Diolch yn fawr I chi'ch dwy am eich cariad ag am eich consarn, fel basa John Davies Spilch Llan yn ddweud ers dalwm. Now, Shushi and I first met at the Heath Hospital on the 3rd of November 1990. That was after the umbilical cord had been unwound around her neck. She arrived with a blue face and red lips. Not a good look. Nothing like that, if I may say so. And as if you didn't know, Shushi, I've loved you for every one of the 15,768,000 minutes since then. And you can check the maths as well. But in the end, it comes down to 3 simple words. And you know what they are? I'll tell you.
You're my favourite.
No, I love you. Everyone knows anyway that the relationship between a father and daughter is a very special one. As somebody once said, it's admirable for a man to take his son swimming, but there's a place in heaven for the father who takes his daughter shopping. Well, we'll see. Not a place in heaven perhaps, but certainly a place in your hearts, I hope. Shushi was born under the sign of the zodiac. So she's a Scorpio. Grant, you've been warned. Watch that sting in the tail. She is loving, caring, compassionate. She's... Sorry, Shushi, I can't read your writing. What's your... What? I've got it. No, I've got this. I've got this, okay? I've got this. Okay. Strong, brave, funny, talented, and she loves Indian food. Lots and lots of Indian food. And by the way, Grant, I forgot, there's a message here for you in person from the hotel you're staying at. It says, "Dear Mr. Chaletsos, we understand that you are very interested in history and in the culture of the Vikings. You would therefore be aware that according to Viking tradition, it was customary to light flaming torches to escort the young couple to the marriage bed. In the event of you accidentally setting the St. David's Hotel on fire, we hope you understand that you would be liable for any damage." What you like to know? Just to cheer you up, right? It was also the Viking tradition that the father of the bride gave his son-in-law a dowry. Not anymore. But I will give you 2 bits of advice for nothing. Set out the ground rules right at the very beginning of your marriage. Establish from the beginning that you are the boss. And then do everything Shushi tells you. Whenever you're wrong, admit it. And whenever you're right, just shut up. It's almost over, folks. Well, I've got a longer one here, sir. Before I sit down, I'd like to mention one other very important guest who will be making his or her appearance in June. And Kane, you've referred to the little baby. Shushi and Grant's baby will be here in June, mid-June, we hope. So how does a daughter who has already told her dad that she's getting married now have to tell him that she's expecting a baby? Well, Shushi thought of a very original way. When she was a little girl, I used to think up stories for her about a king and a queen, me and Anya, of course, and a little princess called Shushi. The stories were usually in rhyme. This is the story I'd like to tell about a king and a queen and a princess as well, that sort of thing. Well, Shushi wrote her own poem, a little poem that was to tell me that she was pregnant. And here it is. Once upon a time, as these stories start, there lived a king and queen who were kind and pure of heart. 4 sons and a girl were born to them who loved their parents so, and when the queen did pass away, their hearts were full of woe. One day, the princess heard a voice that was so clear, "No need to cry, my little bibs, because I'm always here. In fact, I've sent some sunshine to chase the clouds away. A part of me lives inside you and grows from day to day. The family will protect you, your friends and me. Oh yes, I'll always be there by your side to share your happiness." Grant, we as a family know how much you love Shushi, and I also know for certain that Shushi, being her mother's daughter, will be the rock on which you and her and the baby can build a happy life together. Please lift your glasses and toast not only Shushi and Grant, but the baby as well. Shushi, Grant to the baby. Merci, pob hwyr i chi fan. Pob hwyr i chi.